I'm sure you know how much you make in a month, but I honestly can't tell if you know how much you spend in a month. So in this video, I'll be sharing how I manage my money on Payday. And at the end of this video, I'll be dropping a link for you to actually download an Excel template that would help you, keep a financial record, that will help you keep a record of your finances. So number one thing you need to know or do on Payday is actually to know your income. This is not hard for people who just have one single source of income. But if you are somebody who have multiple streams of income, number one thing you need to figure out on a Payday is actually to know your income. Track it. Track the gigs you did, track the bonuses you receive, track everything. Know your income. Of course, my Excel template is going to help you do the tracking. So the first thing you need to know is to know your income. And then the second thing you need to know is your living expenses. Living expenses. The expenses you need to have to live. Do you get it now? Things you need to meet to live on, to survive. Do you get it now? And it is living expenses because one of the reasons why you are not building wealth is because you are spending unnecessarily. That is one beautiful thing about the template you are going to be downloading at the end of this video. You are going to know exactly what you need to live on, what you need to survive on a monthly basis, right? You are going to know exactly your essential and fundamental expenses. And that is the second thing you need to know. Going forward, after this video, I want you to really know what your living expenses are so that you don't just earn and then squander it. Number 3, you need to allocate that income for assets. You need to allocate money, you need to allocate your income towards building a robust portfolio. And that is the third thing you need to really figure out on a Payday. That is what I do as well. I allocate my income for asset building. Subsequently after this video, I'm going to be sharing different asset classes you can invest in. You get it now? You can invest into actually begin to have a fuller life. These are diversified portfolios that you can look into that have different nature and can meet different financial goals. And subsequently I'm going to attend to that, and I'm sure you have a lot to learn from that video. But the fourth thing you need to do on a Payday is actually also to allocate money for your non-essential expenses, those expenses that are not necessarily needed for you to survive, but you deem them fit, to actually upgrade your life. Do you get it now? And that is how you can have a fuller life. Well, for me, I define wealth as the ability to fully experience life, and I believe that once you have your salary paid, once you have an income, you have to allocate it to fully experience life. Number one, you have to allocate for your living expenses. You have to allocate for you to survive, and then you have to allocate for you to build wealth, and then lastly you have to allocate for you to enjoy some of your goals, enjoy it, for you to meet some of your goals. And that is why you want to keep a goal bank. Do you get it? Now that is what I call it. You have to keep a list of your goals and rank them in order of your priorities, so that as you start allocating funds for your goals, you can start meeting them one after the other. Well, to make it more practical, you can allocate 50% of your income to meeting your living expenses, and you can allocate 30% to building wealth. Do you get? To building your army of assets, a robust portfolio. And then you can allocate about 20% to cruising, to meeting your lifestyle, those short-term goals, to mid-term to long-term goals. Do you get it now? But I bet a month's vacation may not meet some long-term goal, and that is why it's continuous, right? So that is very essential. But I'm not going to say do 50, 30, 20. I'm not recommending 50, 30, 20. I'm saying that track it. track it. I'm saying track it so that you can know what your living expenses are, and eventually you know the portion of your living expenses in your end income, and then you can now know what is left to allocate for building wealth. Of course, you don't want to spend it all in living expenses. You actually want to meet your living expenses and still have something left to build wealth, and then to meet your dream lifestyles. And that is what wealth is to me. You have to fully experience life. Do you get that? I want to ensure that you do this. Do you get it now? And that is where you start experiencing a fuller life. It's also good to note that following a payday routine will help you know your income. It will help you to spend wisely, and then it will help you to invest or save regular. I hope you've gotten value in this video. If you've gotten value in this video, please, I want you to subscribe on this YouTube channel. I'm dishing out value a video at a time, and I want you to really learn from whatever I'm dishing out there. And then you can refer this video to some of your friends. Also, click the link in this description. In this video description, you'll find a link to track your finances. You can download the template, and then you can track your finances going forward. Thank you for watching this video. My name again remains AMS Adebayo Moses Sunday. Bye.